What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Giant Software have released new information and a new trailer on the new USA map coming with Farming Simulator 22, Elmcreek, a rocky canyon, hidden cave, railway underpasses, baseball stadium, and more, all divided by rivers and streams in an idyllic Midwestern USA landscape. Those are just some of the things that you can expect when farming on Elmcreek, and we've got a trailer to show you guys. So let's take a look.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
So what do you think about the new USA map for Farm Sim 22? As you can see, this was inspired by the USA Midwest region with an out-of-town feeling, like you're out in the country. There's lots of variation between the highest point and the lowest point on the map, with tons of stuff in between, lots of big farmlands, tons of room to grow your farm. There's going to be a total of 81 predefined fields, by the way, so 81 farms, or 81 fields rather, but those can be merged together, or you can even create your own out of areas where there is no field. With various field shapes and sizes, hilly and flat terrain, lots of places to explore, and an overall great atmosphere, Elmcreek is sure to be a fan favorite when the game releases in just a few short weeks. You probably noticed there were some things that were changed on the map and some things that have been improved since we were originally introduced to it back in July. Various game aspects have been worked on since then to make the map and the game look and play even more real and immerse you into the world of Farming Simulator. On Elmcreek, you're going to find huge grain silos shaping the skyline, as well as lots of other buildings and farms, as there's more than one farm on this map. Oh yeah, we're not really sure about the total number yet, but let's just say multiplayer is not going to be a problem. In addition to the teaser trailer, we've also got 8 new screenshots, so let's take a look at them. The first one is the map itself. Word on the street is all the maps, at least a few months ago, were all going to be the same size as they were in Farm Sim 19, a 2x by 2x map, so keep that in mind when looking at this. The first thing that jumps out to me is there's no fields on here. There's no fields, at least on this view. It's all paved roads, dirt roads, trees, and rivers, but no fields. It's very safe to assume that the fields will be in between these various places, so start picking out the areas that you want to build on. From the top left, we've got plenty of trees with rivers rolling through and what looks to be at least 2 or 3 farms, possibly more, maybe less, and maybe a sell point or 2 as well. Moving towards the right-hand side, we've got what appears to be the main forestry area on the map, likely up in the hills, and then the highway comes in on the top right with at least 1 or 2 more farmlands to show. And we make our way into the middle of the map, again going from left to right. Of course, we see the main highway ripping through the land with the main road through the town going from west to east. This is likely where some of the sell points are going to be and points of interest. Heading down to the bottom third of the map now, again from left to right, we have a few different farmland areas with lots of small and medium-sized squared off-field locations, as well as what looks to appear to be a railroad track going through, plus of course more water, leading us to the bottom right hand side of the map, where we get to see some more smaller fields and what looks to be either the largest farm on the map or at least a big sell point. Something in between maybe. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Before I jump off of this pic, Let me know in the comments, what else do you see that you like, maybe that you don't like, or maybe that you noticed that I didn't. The next screenshot is one of the smaller farms, or at least it appears to be, with just a field, barn, a house, and of course a silo behind the house. The swing set. Gotta love the swing set. Obviously from this one, we've got the fall weather, the nice bright and yellow and orange leaves on the trees. The grass is just starting to get light green, and it looks like sorghum is ready for harvest. Next is this one, number 3. This looks to be an area on the outskirts of town, maybe for deliveries or something like that. I'm not sure whether we're gonna be able to start our farm here or not, or even farm here at all, but Giants know what they're doing, and they never do anything on accident. Fun fact about this one, the file name for this one is the only one with an actual word in the file name, calf. Now it's spelled C-A-F-F, but it's better than nothing. Makes you wonder what they're hinting at here. Something's gotta be up. Our 4th screenshot is of a hairpin turn going downhill with some windmills in the far background. What looks to be either a barn in the back or maybe some older style houses. It is really nice to see actual houses around, not just random buildings. And I'm interested to see if we're gonna be able to use them at all. At number 5, we've got a house, a silo, and 2 red barns. Nothing jumps out at you until you realize that the red barn in the middle has doors on the bottom. We've already confirmed that we're going to be able to use these, so that's awesome. It's also worth mentioning that sheds and barns will not just be single use or single story anymore. We're going to see a few things like this around, where we've got a barn for vehicles, equipment upstairs, things like that, and a second entrance around the back downstairs for pallets, pellets, and all kinds of crazy stuff. Very cool. 3 more to go. Here you can see what is probably my favorite so far. The big white farmhouse, red barns, and the picket fence. I'm in heaven. I love it. I've always wanted to live in an area like this one, so it's just awesome to see. It also kind of looks like the O'Neill farm from Grand Theft Auto 5, not gonna lie. So it's neat if you want to do some GTA roleplay in Farm Sim 22, just don't blow up the house. Moving on, here you can see the farmhouse on the top left with the big red barn on the bottom right, with again, another 2-story layout like we saw the one before. Of course, a gray building in the middle. Oh yeah, and a big silo too. I really want to live on this farm. Can we just make this in real life? I want it. If that farm was too big for you, what about something more subtle? A trailer house and a shed. Nothing too crazy about these. Plus, the view is absolutely gorgeous. Here you can really see the use of parallax occlusion on the gravel driveway too, which is beautiful. And that black van, I wonder if it's drivable or not. Not likely, as we've seen all of the Lizard vehicles come into the game already, which is only 2 trucks, but it's neat nonetheless. Also, I will say it's the only vehicle that we get to see in literally any of these screenshots today. So I think it's safe to say there may be something going on here. I'm watching you, Black Van. And our last screenshot today is very reminiscent of one of the first screenshots that we got for the map back in July, showing off the entire landscape of the map and just showing how many trees are going to be on this map. I mean, it is named after a creek, named after a tree. So what do you expect? There's going to be a lot of trees nonetheless. It's going to be a great map to start on, likely the map that most players will be playing on and be familiar with, likely where the tutorial will be on as well, as the USA maps are historically the maps that we see those on. So we're just gonna have to wait and see exactly what we get in just a few short weeks. Out of the 3 maps coming with the game, Elmcreek is the only American base game map. If you're looking for more European map, that French map, Baron, might be more your style. If you're looking for more of a familiar map, one that you already know, Swiss Alps map, Erlengrad, will be the one that you want to go with, as it will be returning from the Alpine DLC for Farm Sim 19. Any way you look at it, players from all around the world will be able to enjoy Farming Simulator more than ever, with updated features, graphics, and gameplay mechanics. Oh yeah, you can't forget about those awesome tractors and equipment. Gamers new, seasoned, young, and old will be able to start working their fields soon enough. Get hype. We're not that far away. Farming Simulator 22 is going to be releasing soon on Monday, November 22nd, 2021 on PC, Mac, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and S at Google Stadia. If you guys are on PC and would like to pre-order the game right now, or the Year 1 Season Pass, or both together, check out the links below and make sure you use code DjGoHam. This link's go to help support the channel at no additional cost to you. I'm using 100% of the proceeds from Farm Sim 22 pre-orders to go back into giveaways. So if you're not able to buy the game, you're still going to have a chance to get one of the giveaways. I want to make sure that if you want to play it, you're able to play it, or at least you get a chance to play it. And thank you to everyone who has used that code so far. You guys are absolute rock stars. If you have any questions at all about Farming Simulator 22, the new USA map, Elmcreek, giveaways, or anything like that, post those in the comment section below and check the description for helpful links to other things you may be interested in as well. You can also find the Farming Simulator 22 playlist link there so you can see every bit of information that has been announced so far. With all that being said, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed to the channel if you're new. Join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss any future Farming Simulator 22 content or daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later.